Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think this guy Scalvini will be the one his teammates look to when the going gets tough here. He's been surprisingly mature and intelligent from such an early age, and he just reads the game brilliantly and often breaks the lines with his passing from the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And it's Balde.
Now this could be a chance.
Kubasi.
Valverde. Kaká.
Shifted it to the flank. Camavinga receives it in a wide position. The ball goes in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Balde.
Rashford. It has been a rather gentle affair so far.
Ruben Neves. And it's Valverde. Now Kaká.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that's been won straight back. And it's been given away.
Now it's Ferran Torres.
Barcelona could counter here.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Foden.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. He's having a shot! There it is!
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Cristiano Ronaldo really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Al Nassr have taken the lead.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Kaká conjures time and space where few can. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Kaká. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Now it's Mbappe. Koundé. Rafinha.
Out to the right.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's straight offside. Scalvini. Played out to the left flank. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. Rafinha.
Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here.
Scalvini. And it's Ruben Neves.
Foden.
He's in a great position here.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Good ball, good take.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Koundé. Eric Garcia. Great defending, strong and determined. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Al Nassr can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
And here's Mbappe. Kaká. Oh, good ball. Shapes to shoot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And that has been clubbed away. Alexander-Arnold does well to stand firm and defend it. Ruben Neves. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Alexander-Arnold, big header! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Balde. And it's Rashford. Rafinha.
1 minute added time.
Camavinga. And it's Camavinga. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Al Nassr happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Al Nassr carrying a one-goal lead. Rashford. Rafinha.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Valverde. Yamal. Rafinha. For Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Scalvini. Valverde. Al Nassr finding their passes. Nicely worked. Valverde has it out wide and in space. And it's Kaká. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice interception, well timed. Yamal. Well, there's the clearance. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner...
Kaká! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away? Ruben Neves simply refused to be outdone there. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players...
And the shot! Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
After 62 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Neves. Opts for safety. And it's Camavinga. Well, that has not gone well. De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Rashford. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Rashford. And it's Balde. Delivers the ball. Barcelona choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Substitution in progress.
Scalvini. Kubasi.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Foden. Kaká, who's set up one goal so far. Valverde. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And Kubasi. Foden. Kaká. He was under real pressure there. Now it's Mbappe. Takes a shot! Off the post! De Jong. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Caresses it through. Now it's Mbappe. There's the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
A case now of complete control. Not the most accurate pass. Kaká. Now Mbappe. And he was quick to react. Al Nassr are almost home and dry now. Distributed tidily. Some resolute defending there. Kubasi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Dani Olmo. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. 5 minutes left on the clock. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Alexander-Arnold gets into some space. Nice control. Serves up across. Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Dani Olmo. That has been slung wide. Pedri. Hangs one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He has found a way through. Foden. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Valverde. That ball looks a good one. Pedri. And that will be it. Al Nassr really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Al Nassr definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter
Please be made
Drury,
aware
and
that
my
smoking
co-commentator
is
Jim
only permitted
Beglin.
in designated
A very good
areas
evening to you
within
all.
these grounds.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. So that's got things underway. Well, this formation was traditionally considered a bit defensive, but now very much back in vogue due to some pretty well-known proponents, Jim.
Yeah, the 3-5-2 has been used by some of the biggest and most successful teams around.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! An extraordinary start! Breakthrough in next to no time!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Foden, and they're quick to press. Çalhanoğlu, Bisek for Luis Enrique. And here's Mbappe, and this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Barella takes control of it and he's on the move. Al Nassr leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. The less said about that pass, the better. Oh, that's neat. Zielinski plays it in.
That's good defensive concentration.
Foden, and the counter is on. And it's Valverde. Now Foden knocks it into space. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Great chance! Akanji gets good distance on it. Scalvini. Kaka. Barella producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Played back into the centre. Luis Enrique, pass somewhat off target. And that was very necessary. Over to the left. DiMarco. Zielinski. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that pass just didn't quite work. Almost half an hour in now. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Çalhanoğlu. Kaka. He's a sharp little ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! And just like that, he's into double figures now. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot could be on. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries to pass it through. And now they can spring out of defence. Al Nassr heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Barella. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe looking sharp there. DiMarco. And it's Zielinski. To Barella. And that has been slung wide. Kaka. Now it's Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Kaka deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Calhanoglu. Zielinski. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the first half is done. Reflections on the first half?
Al Nassr really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Al Nassr are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
And the action is back underway. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's shifted a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
A case now of complete control. Zielinski. Luis Enrique. Barella. Now there's a fine ball. Swings it across. Pau Kubasi clears it away. Ball is over the line. Bastoni. Foden gets a foot in here. He's picked his way through. Mbappe gets his head on it! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Cleared away. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. No outsmarting him this time. And here's Mbappe. Stood up well to him there. And that's really well manoeuvred. Aimed beyond the defence. And it's made its way to him. Al Nassr can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And Martinez! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Camavinga.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Kaka. Looking to play him in. Oh, it's a chance, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Calhanoglu. Now it's Martinez. And here's DiMarco. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde. Foden. Cristiano Ronaldo being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross goes in there. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. DiMarco picks it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Good ball. Big chance! One-on-one. Can he finish? And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
After 72
Inter Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Number 22, Mkhitaryan.
Oh, that's nice. And he whips it in. That's a decent clearance. Kaka. And Scalvini. Camavinga. And it's Ruben Neves. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Foden. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's tried one! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, almost a sixth.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Substitution for Inter. Number 11.
Inter Milan making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Mkhitaryan. The final 5 minutes. Barella. And it's Kaka. Lovely pass, but Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! A class apart, out on his own! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Calhanoglu. Bastoni. And it's Mkhitaryan. He's on it, can he get away? Valverde.
There will be 5
Now
minutes
Foden.
added time.
Looking for the run. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot a goal! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And now he has two. Now it's Barella. Out to the right. Ooh, perfectly measured that. There's the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper. And he's managed to get rid. Mkhitaryan. He's had it taken off him. And that's it. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Cristiano Ronaldo, happy to bask in the accolades from all around. The stage most certainly his. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Request for support for our
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very... So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. McGinn. Tielemans. Now it's McGinn. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, easy pickings there. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ruben Neves. Robertson. It's Camavinga. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. He is just caressing the ball. Robertson has it in a wide position. Robertson made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. And here's Watkins. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And smartly reclaimed. Neither side especially adventurous early on. First quarter of an hour gone. Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Now it's Watkins. Sancho. Now it's Watkins. Now it's McGinn. Tielemans. That has been slung wide. Played into the middle. Nice interception, well timed. Camavinga. Knocks it into space. Delicate ball, and it needs to be... Oh, shooting chance! And that is wildly off target.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Tielemans. Cash. To Camera. Tielemans. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Digne. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Digne. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Cash. Sancho. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Kivior getting this one clear. Robertson. And it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. McGinn. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Cash. Van Dijk. Ruben Neves. Tries to pass it through, and that could set him on his way. Camera. And it's Tielemans. Out to the left it goes. It's a promising position. Nicely weighted ball. Always played it in low. Cleared without complication. Cash goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Tielemans. And now the breakaway. Now it's Watkins. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Robertson to Messi. Ruben Neves. Well, that has not gone well. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still to period. Let us half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
That gets things going for the second half.
Al Nassr clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. McGinn. And it's Tielemans. That's a good ball out wide. Cash. It'll be a throw-in. Messi. Robertson for Messi. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Cash. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And he's had it nicked away. Played back into the centre. McGinn. Camera. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Valverde. Looking to play him in. Ronaldo. Watkins. He really is being given no time to Robertson, and that's really well manoeuvred. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Sancho, and that should get the job done. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Watkins. Now it's McGinn. To Camera, and it's Tielemans. Iñak receives it in a wide position. That's good play. Tielemans, and he's there to get it away. It's a throw-in. Tielemans. Now it's Sancho. Well, there's the clearance. He's been caught napping.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Cristiano Ronaldo. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Cash. That is ended up in no man's land. And this is Ronaldo. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Valverde. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kivior.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And here's Camavinga.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that has been cleared. Now he's got space here. Neatly clipped into space. And it's hoisted clear. And that is that. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
There's the whistle.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it's not very often you look at your goalkeeper as a source of inspiration, but I think we can make an exception for Gianluigi Donnarumma. Such an incredible player, one of the safest pair of hands around.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Distributed tidily.
It'll be a throw-in.
Robertson. Alexander-Arnold. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is Mbappe! Goal! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Al Nassr breakthrough, nice and early, just as they wanted it. Now the delivery. Header! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Ruben Neves. Quarter of an hour played. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's Robertson. To Ruben Neves. And it's Camavinga. Van Dijk. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And he's heaved it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And Alexander-Arnold. Al Nassr are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. Ronaldo is flagged offside. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's tidy. He's found a way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cleared away. That's a little off target. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. Oh, really good feet. Goes for goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That is good alertness. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Thinks about the shot. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Threads one in. Could try cutting inside here. Lovely feet. This looks promising. Chance to shoot! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Swansea grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
Robertson played back into the centre and it's Valverde. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Ruben Neves.
He won't be happy with that one. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Played out towards the right wing. Now, can they get him away? He's shooting! And another try! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intent.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Two added minutes has been in
That
the
has
game.
been knocked clear. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And here's Mbappe. Oh, can he finish? No mistake. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Number 7.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Al Nassr are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Attendees, this is
What a good half. They've gone blow for blow, and it's 2-2.
In a blue hat, kindly make his way to the information centre. Everyone, please welcome our players.
Second period then underway.
Al Nassr clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would...
Real chance! And yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Number 20, Kylian
Al Nassr get themselves into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Ruben Neves. Robertson. Ruben Neves. Valverde. Here's Ronaldo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Samuel Smith. Messi. Ruben Neves. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Out for a throw. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a sharp pass.
Al Nassr are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Ruben Neves, he is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
This match was 28,599.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Great chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Quick look, he's got tall! That was superb goalkeeping!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! And there's the goal they've been looking for. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field. Number 9 coming on the field is number 33.
Fulton tries to play it through. And the shot! It's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Swansea get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Samuel Smith. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. Samuel Smith. And the pass is intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shot a goal! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Terrific header! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Samuel Smith. Kivior cuts it out. Messi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Valverde. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Al Nassr clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Looking for the run. He's being urged to shoot. Big chance! They've scored! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The goal scorer.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
17. Coming on to replace
We
him
have
is
ourselves a real
number
game here.
31.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Samuel Smith. Swansea really will have to throw everything at this now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ronaldo has it out wide and in space.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Swansea making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Substitution on the field. Number 35. Coming on the field is number 21.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this
They'll
stage.
be
They need to
5
get the
minutes
ball
added
in the
time.
mixer and quickly.
Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Robertson. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. He's had it taken off him. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Valverde. Messi. There's the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award. And there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
Al Nassr may have approached this game as a probable win, Peter, and didn't...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Has a look and plays it forward. Birmingham finding their passes. Kamavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Neves. Robertson. Ruben Neves. Valverde. That pass isn't the best. Van Dijk. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, great feet, that.
It's a searching pass. Valverde receives it in a good position. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking here to chip it through. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Mbappe. Valverde. And it's Messi. No goals as yet. And he's Mbappe! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Tries to get it clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Played in by... Oh, smashing header! They've scored! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
The goal scorer after 22 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Played out towards the right wing. Valverde. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Shot could be... Can he finish? He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And now he has two. Al Nassr are sitting... Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Nice bit of trickery. Valverde. Mbappe. Shot, surely! And
again in double quick time.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Al Nassr find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Mbappe is onto this. Mbappe! Oh, good take in a good area. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Neves. Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde for Messi. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Kumas.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Alexander-Arnold cuts out the pass. This looks promising. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? Cleared away. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
On the road outside the stadium.
Al Nassr are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Here we go again then. Kumas. Ruben Neves spots it and intercepts. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's out for a goal kick. Kumas. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Valverde. Camavinga. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a great pick out. That's good play. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Ruben Neves gets a foot in here. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and the creator-in-chief is unsurprisingly being treated as a special case now.
Alexander-Arnold. Ruben Neves.
The attendance
So we've reached the hour mark.
52,044.
Tries to play it through. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted. Kumas. Now, can they get him away? Oh, played right into his path. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Robertson. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's in a great position here. Valverde. He's on it. Can he get away? Delivery from him. A header! Off the post. They've done it! And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game? Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Al Nassr are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Valverde. That is ended up in no man's land.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Robertson. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Out of play for a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitutions taking place.
.75 minutes played, and he's picked it up out wide. It's a threatening ball. Chance for a shot! And he's missed it. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Driving on and making good progress. It's a goal kick. Gray. Birmingham looking to pass their way through. He's found a way past. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Gray. Tries to dink it through, and it's made its way to him. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Ruben Neves. Robertson, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, super find. Picked out brilliantly. And he's gone backward here. Defending was strong and firm.
There will be 1 minute.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that is having a shot! Oh, there was plenty on that. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Al Nassr, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely here.
everybody, and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. He's in a great position. A mighty effort! That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, Donnarumma, really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise, he is nigh on perfect.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Gives it back. Bannon bops him off it and wins back the ball. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Such good technique.
Now it's Valverde. He's tried one! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and...
And there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Now it's Ruben Neves. Flashes it across. And now they can spring out of defence. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Low. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
In he goes again. And now a sudden chance to counter. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. And it's Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Nice interception, well timed. And it's made its way to him. Cleared away. Now the ball's gone astray. Iorfa. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ruben Neves. That's a lovely, neat pass. Amas. Iorfa. And that's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Good ball, good take. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He's scored!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
The goal scorer after 33 minutes is number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Amas made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Al Nassr looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. And he's forced to go back. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now this could be a chance. Robertson. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bannon. He's having a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Ruben Neves. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Now Mbappe. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Al Nassr really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Al Nassr are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. Carrying a 1-goal lead. He won't be happy with that one.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Great work on the overlap. Nice control. Little pass back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's well spotted. Iorfa. Bannon. Low. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread out to the left. Mbappe receives it in a wide position. And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And that has been knocked clear. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Al Nassr just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to...
Can he finish? Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Al Nassr are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And he's whipped it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Messi. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Now it's Mbappe. Aimed beyond the defence. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Al Nassr find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. And Messi! It's hit the upright. And that's off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Substitution on the field, number 37.
So there's going to be another change
Coming
here.
on to replace him is number 14, Chalaba.
Al Nassr have hit a quick-fire double here. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Chalobah. Over to the other side. And it's Amas. Now that's well seen too. Valverde. Mbappe. It's Camavinga. Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. Camavinga. And the shot! Now how often do you see that?
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Amas. Bannon. Looking for a runner. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. Amas. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. And it's Chalobah. And here's Redmond. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's quick to get it clear again. In with the challenge. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Keeper's dealt with that. That's a decent clearance. Ball is over the line. Knocks it into space. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Messi. Into the channel.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
4 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
hoisted clear. And this is Messi. Big chance! And he's there to clear it. Cross needs to be... He rises! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Iorfa. And that will be the final act. Al Nassr looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face.
Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe! Ambitious ball here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Great vision. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe! And what to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Alvaro Fidalgo. Al Nassr are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Ryerson. Rice has a look and plays it forward. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Out to the left it goes. And he's managed to get free. Good ball, good take. Mbappe. And it's Serginho. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Rice. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that could set him on his way. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a really well-measured ball. Alvaro Fidalgo. He shifted it to the flank. Now it's Saint-Maximin. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
And this is Ronaldo. Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now this could be a chance. Has a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Alvaro Fidalgo. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. Messi. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. All the way back. That's been cut out, well played. The pass has gone astray. And here's Saint-Maximin. Nicely aimed pass. Serginho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the right. Hit into the middle. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Spread it left. Oh, super ball. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Messi's cross. He gets big. He scores! The second half sparks straight into life. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Saint-Maximin. Rice. Oh, good-looking ball. Cristiano Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! A finish right from the top draw. Two up now, and they are cruising. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down.
Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
There's the header! And he's denied! Club America have the chance to go the other way. Alvaro Fidalgo. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Alvaro Fidalgo. He's on it, can he get away? And he's there to get it away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Al Nassr couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Al Nassr looking to pass the... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution.
Club America can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ryerson. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Some good work on the right flank here. Serginho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Club America can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Foden. And it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! No, not quite.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Substitution in progress.
Club America making consecutive changes here. Al Nassr have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Foden for Rice. Saka back towards the middle. Now Foden. And here's Mbappe. Just 5 minutes left. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Saint-Maximin. And a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Messi. Serginho.
3 minutes added time.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Spread out to the left. Big chance! He's got a goal! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist?
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And that is that. Al Nassr have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your reflections then, Jim?
Al Nassr really were always...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olimpico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved.
The action has already started.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combination...
And he's had a hit! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
Played out to the left flank.
Bassino.
Noslin. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, somebody who really has impressed me in many ways is Alessio Romagnoli. I mean, I've watched him since his debut, and every time I see him, he just looks as if he's getting better, whether it's covering or whether using his anticipation. I think at this rate, he could go on to earn a place next to some of the real greats.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho's cross. Mario Gila tries to clear. Isaacson. Al Nassr yet to have an attempt on goal. He's a sharp little ball here. Romagnoli. Lazio looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Has a look and plays it forward. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Marusic. He's got away. That's been slipped through. Marusic gets into some space. Crosses it in.
Well played and well cleared.
Can he get it through? Isaacson!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's really drilled it.
They've played it short.
This looks promising. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Knocks it into space.
And it's Messi.
Messi going face to face with it. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time.
Vecino.
And he's been shifted off it.
Foden. Messi.
Serginho. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Vecino. Basic. Marusic. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Vecino. Now it's Basic. And he's picked it up out wide. Basic. Now it's Marusic. Now this could be it. And he shoots! Has a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He is just caressing the ball. Plays it in. Shot! Surely! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Hila. Vecino. Nicely spread. Aims beyond the defence. He's free, he has got... Can he finish? No mistake! The breakthrough strike! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Lazio really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Al Nassr have fired themselves in front.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Spread neatly. Vecino. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Threads one in. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Pellegrini.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Vecino. And it's Pellegrini. That's tidy. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that has been cleared.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. There's the header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 18.
Lazio choosing to make the first change.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Cancellieri. He's found a way past. Great work on the overlap. Pellegrini gets into a good position. Showing good feet. Basic is onto the... He's had a shot! Messi. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Now that's well seen too. Vecino. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Lazio making consecutive changes here. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Foden. And it's Messi. And Kubasi. Scalvini. Now Foden. Great vision. He has a look. Mbappe!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Zaccagni. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Serginho. Now it's Mbappe. Romagnoli calmly anticipates. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Castellanos. And he's forced to go back. Al Nassr leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Mbappe looking to run onto it. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi proves just a little bit too strong. No way through, so back it comes. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, super ball! It's gone out for a throw-in. Great chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he's there to clear it.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
He's in a great position here. And this is Ronaldo. Messi ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Mbappe, it's a mighty effort. In he goes again. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ronaldo has been caught there, it's a foul. Serginho. Mbappe! He scores! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. So that's it. It is all over. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! And he's done it! Al Nassr take the lead. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
5 minutes is number
So a
20,
breakthrough already.
Kylian Mbappe.
Out of play for a throw.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Back to the keeper it goes. Keeper's got good distance on that. Looking to play him in. He has found the way through. Chance! He's scored! 2, and we've barely begun here. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Al Nassr are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter, they've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Al Nassr are already cruising here. 2-0, a fabulous start. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Al Nassr have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and true. De Jong. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's well spotted. Kubasi. Saka. Now Foden. And it's Rice. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Eric Garcia producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Ferran Torres. And that could set him on his way. Rashford. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Messi. And it's Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. For Rashford. Yamal. Ferran Torres. Now it's Rafinha. Yamal.
That was lovely, that.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Ronaldo. This looks promising. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Al Kubasi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pinches it off him. Turns back here, probably the best option. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a promising position. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! And here's Yamal. He's got plenty of space out wide here. There's the delivery. Rashford plays it short. Oh, that's nice. Chooses to go back. And the shot! No, not quite.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Saka. And it's Rice. Now Mbappe. And it's Messi. Saka has it out wide and in space. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
2 added minutes
Yamal.
has been indicated.
Rafinha. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Serginho. Eric Garcia. And we hit half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Al Nassr very much in control here, up and cruising.
And adds to the field.
Here we go again. And it's Rashford. Now it's Ferran Torres. Rafinha. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Ferran Torres! Foden. Now it's Mbappe. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Ryerson. Saka. And it's Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Foden. It's Saka. Threads one in. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Martin gets it clear. Tries to get it clear. He's shifting through the gears here. Saka. And he's there to get it away. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rashford. Al Nassr really do look to have it all sewn up here. Now it's Ferran Torres. He's through here. Now it's Rafinha. Rice. Foden. Foden. Messi. And it's Serginho. Nice control. Rice. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Here comes another cross.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
Balde. Ball played for Rashford. And it's De Jong. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for options for movement. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very...
Now this could be a chance.
Ferran Torres really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Foden. Mbappe, can he finish? And he hits the net.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ball played through for the wide man, and he's intervened well there. Rice. Foden. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Ferran Torres. Distributed tidily. Yamal has it in a wide position. Rice. Saka. Rice. Serginho. And it's Messi. It's Saka. Oh, that pass isn't the best. De Jong. Rice. Ryerson. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Swept it. Mbappe! And one more try! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Good piece of opportunism there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Yamal. De Jong. And it's De Jong. The final 5 minutes. Now, can they get him away? He has a look up. Ferran in for the pieces. They've done it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Barcelona are making a change now. Lewandowski coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much. Goes for a shot! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Al Nassr are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Out towards the flank. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And it's Balde. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And time is up. Al Nassr pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Mbappe on the score sheet 3 times. Haar.